Alright, we're going to play some Ninja Gaiden 4, just a little bit more. And I'm just going to do some chapter challenge with RYU, just to get in some practice. I figured people would want to see a bit more Ninja Gaiden 4 before I fall back to other things. Is there more guys? Yeah, there's a guy. Come on, hit me again, why don't you? Come on, we've got to get some practice in here. That's it. Trying to get the parry timings in my head a little bit. He takes all day about it. Just want to parry, bud. Imagine if this is just what it was, you know? No Yakumo, just RYU. I would have liked that. What's it doing? He wants some. He's coming to the space. Come over here. Would you like a parry? It's really tight timing. Come on. Whoa! What are you doing with that thing? Come on. Let's do a little parry. I really just want to parry this guy. Come on. He's very block happy, this guy. Come on. Let's do a parry. That's it. Yeah, he's so block happy, this guy. Gotta give him some time. Just to see. Saito says, is this Master Ninja? No, this is just normal. I don't have nearly enough practice to do Master Ninja. If I do Master Ninja, people will just dislike me more than they do already. Why don't you come over here and fight me? Don't be a coward. Alright. Fine, you're gonna do your special move, I'm gonna do mine. Let me try again? Ah, darn it. Oh, you can't throw them off the train. Are you sure about that? Hang on. Go like this. Just break his thing and just do that. And then throw him, yeah? Oh, no. They won't let you do it. Excuse me. Stop wasting my time with that move and come over here and try to strike me. Maybe this is the tutorial part where it's telling you to do the thing or something. That's why he won't do it. I just want him to give me a slap so I can do a parry. Maybe on the next one, then. Did you try that pressed joystick thing? The eye candy looking kill thing. I already forgot what it's called. Oh, you mean the Berserk mode or whatever? What's going on right now? Are we, like, waiting? I guess we're waiting for something to happen. Yeah, we're gonna get the big reveal of the city, but with Ryu this time. It's a shame that Ryu doesn't kind of put his sword away and stand there. Although I guess he looks better in this pose, even though it's kind of from a low angle. So you just get a good view of his large shoulder. Aurora says, how do you feel about Yakumo? Ryu's the GOAT, but did your opinion slightly change a bit on Yakumo? You're like, he's fine. I mean, you know, I just prefer Ryu's moveset, but yeah, he's fine. Like, I had fun playing with him all the same. Are we gonna jump off the train now? Yep, go on to this one. Is there something behind me attacking me? I guess this is, yeah, that's right. This is where we just run away. I instinctively just want to get out the bow and shoot the helicopter down because, you know, Ryu does that. Yeah, I do like the cinematics of this game, though. It's got good presentation. Although then again, Ninja Gaiden 3 did have some good cinematic presentation in the first chapter, for sure. Like when he's running away from all the rockets, and then it breaks the walls down. Like, they definitely tried really hard with that game. They just had some bad ideas, and it kind of spoiled the combat. Let's put on the Dragon Sword for a little bit. There we go. Sometimes I'd just like to see the red of the handle. Do you know what this gives me vibes of? The Unreal 5 presentation that they did a few years ago when they were showing off the engine. And it was just a rocky place with this giant thing with like a glowing orb in the middle. It's got that vibe. Because it's just, you know, sort of a darkish, foggy atmosphere. Although the Unreal presentation did look a little better than this. This has got a lot of fog, so you don't see all the stuff in the background much, but who knows? Maybe it's the same place. Interdimensional Lizard says, do you prefer the sprint, dodge, jump? I kind of mix between them both. Sometimes I get lazy, and then other times, you know, I like to do the dodge jump because I think it looks cooler than the sprinting animation looks a little weird. Well, it looks very weird, but, you know. gonna come get it? No, look. Oh, here he comes. Okay, I thought he was scared for a second there. Excuse me, you want to open the door for me? No? Okay, I guess we'll climb up the yellow walls. If you open the door for me, I'll let you go. Oh, let me think about it for a second. No, there's no way you're getting in here. It's not like we have some secret way in, you know, if you just climb the walls or anything. Like, I'm not saying we don't have budget cuts in the air conditioning department. Mega 3000 says, you have the deluxe edition, which means you get the DLC. Will you play that? Ryu will get a new weapon. I mean, since I have it, I'll probably have a look at it. But isn't it the... It's the Falcon. Is it the Claws or is it the Tonfa? I can't remember. I think it's Claws. I don't know, I kind of just want like the Scythe or the dual swords or something, you know? I was expecting him to slam into that wall there, but I guess the angle's a little too precarious for him. Let's go get the woman. Sayori. Can you imagine if Ryu sounded like that? Sayori, I am Ryu Hayabusa. I will get you to safety. Here I come. That would be so stupid. Because even though the Japanese guy that does his voice, does those noises, like his speaking voice is smoother. Don't forget, everybody who's watching, make sure that you click the live button so that you're up to date, you know, not falling behind in the stream. And if you want to ask me something directly, just put the @ symbol Dan Gavster Games. Don't mind if I do. Crimson Blood Balm. I like to have it on my toast in the morning. It's like waking up to smelling salts, but in the back of your throat. Delicious. It has a totally different vibe to it, doesn't it? When Ryu's running around? It's so weird. Almost feels like I'm playing a different game. Anoma's place. It would have been better if before starting the game you could choose a path and either choose Ryu or Yakumo depending on the... Yeah, I guess so. But I think because I was thinking about this the other day, like, would have been nice if they would at least alternate between the two so it wasn't just all Yakumo's stuff and then Ryu, like, pepper it in with a Ryu chapter every once in a while. But I think the reason they did that big flashback with Ryu after the spoiler thing with Sayori was because it contrasted how she was before and after she died. They wanted to show you what came before. I feel like they must have had like a meeting about it and talked about it. Like, how do you want to order this? Do you want to pepper it with flashbacks or get to the one point in the story and then just show everything that happened before? And I wouldn't be surprised if they did it back and forth about how they should slot those things together. Poe Brady says, I just finished doing 100% of this game. You're part of the reason I feel in love with this series. I remember watching you 12 years ago when you posted Master Ninja run of NG2. Yeah, 12 years ago. Was that the fun run? Like the... Well, I did the Master Ninja one in 2019, like six years ago already. That's ridiculous. And then I did the... I'm pretty sure the original Ninja Gaiden 2 fun run was just... That was my first fun run, because it was on normal mode, because it was... The whole idea was, normal mode is easy, so it's fun. Whereas Master Ninja's crazy, but over the years I played Ninja Gaiden more and more, and Master Ninja became less difficult. Now, let's not buy any of those for now. Do we have any missions? No, we already have those in progress. What are they? Please locate and exterminate. So we just gotta find some bad guys and exterminate them. Hopefully we find them. Wouldn't be surprised if I don't, though. I have received word. There are reports that creatures are attacking civilians in the city. Please handle them as you... Okay. Whatever. I guess if they get done, they get done. He doesn't need to flinch when he charged the UT. That's a little weird. I prefer it when he's, you know... yeah, that's so strange, because it looks like it's... He's like, ooh, that hurts. Oh, he's ready to go. There you go. Yeah, like the Azuna drop feels really clunky. It's like, you can see it too, like... It's definitely not just me. Like, I'll do another one on the guy over there if he doesn't die in a couple hits. Yeah. Maybe it's just the way the animations go together before it, like, takes them up into the air for the drop. Ah, frick, I wanted to do the UT, but he didn't absorb it. Alright, why don't we have some more fun with the parry. Well, let's try to, anyway. Like that. Gotta get used to doing that. I really do. I must admit, like, the parry, you just block at the right time, and it's like a deflect attack, right? I just wish it was they use the same mechanic from the original, where you stand there and block, and then you attack, and he does it. If they just put it there, it would feel so much more like second nature to me, and I would do it a lot more. It's so, you know, different to stand there. When you're not blocking, you feel like you're just wide open, and, you know, it's... Oh, I want to slice it manually. We're gonna... Oh, we don't even get to slice it! Son Goku says, now that you've beaten 4, where would you rank the series in terms of story? I know people don't play for the story, but... Yeah, the story's fine. Like... The thing is... Part of me wants to say that in terms of story, it's the best one. But, you know, not in terms of who it centralizes, because it centralizes around Yakumo, not Ryu. But just the presentation of it is really well done. But, you know, we're comparing it to games that are like almost 20 years old, so the presentation's gonna be better. Although there were cinematic games in the 360 era, and I guess, you know, Ninja Gaiden was never really about the story, but this one definitely presents itself a lot better than all the other ones. Ninja Gaiden 3 had good presentation, but the actual context of the story was trash. It ruined his character. they keep Ryu's character pretty good in this story. Like, it's fine. He's as you expect him to be. He's not cringe. He's not like this weird surrogate father figure to an annoying little girl with a really weird-looking face because the graphics isn't so great on anybody who isn't Ryu. All the other characters look kind of meh, and then Ryu and the Regent and Ayane look pretty good, and Kasumi as well. Like, the main characters' models look pretty good, but then Kana just looks bad. Mizuki looks, you know, mediocre, kind of plain, but I'll say fine, to be generous. I like Ninja Gaiden. Basically, the reason I say that this feels like the best one is because of the presentation. And I would like to see Ninja Gaiden 1's story with this kind of presentation, because, you know, the presentation really lifts the story. The story itself is kind of basic, and it really doesn't help that they laid it out just like DMC4, you know? That sucks. It just kind of feels like a rinse and repeat of that. The way they, you know, you meet the new guy, and then eventually he fights the old hero, and then you play the chapters in reverse. Like, oh man, that was dumb. But if we just, you know, in terms of the story, the Dark Dragon thing, the sealing of it and whatnot, and all that, like, it was fine. It makes me wish that I could see Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 story with a little better presentation, you know? Because, like, some of the presentation in 3 was good, but the story was so bad, I just didn't care. Because they were really trying to go for the cinematic thing in Ninja Gaiden 3. And to the, you know, they did an okay job with it. It's just, the story itself was bad. Whereas the story in this is perfectly fine. It's plain, but I don't mind that, you know? Like, I like a simple story in a game like this. I think the presentation elevates it quite a bit, though. Like, it is a very simple story. It's not a crazy story by any means. Like, you almost kind of expected the guy to be, you know, to turn into the Fiend when he stabs her. Like, he had a certain look to him where you're thinking, there's no way he's just gonna be a nobody that just talks weird and aristocratically, and then, you know, he's like the butt of the joke. Like, something's gonna happen to him. See, my problem is that this game clearly wants you to use the gleam a lot more, and I just find myself wanting to just use base form a lot. I just want to, you know, because that's what I'm used to. Oh, he's not even doing it. There you go. Can we do the parry? I'd like to do a parry. Hang on, this guy needs to go away. You can do it. He's like dead. Yeah. It's weird. I don't know why I didn't do the OT there. Did we throw him? Oh, no, we didn't. Did we throw him off the edge? Would you like to go over the edge, sir? Yeah! Oh, no! We both went over the edge. It's okay, bud. I'll come with you. Just a little bit of the way, though. I'm going to go back up there afterwards. You lied to me. You said you'd come along. Oh. Anoma's Place says, do you think Ninja Gaiden 5 is going to be a thing? I don't know. It's too early to tell, you know? I mean, I don't know what Team Ninja's working on right now. I just haven't really been paying attention. I think they're about to release another game, or they just did. Anoma's Place says, can you rank the mainline games 1 to 4 from worst to best, combat only? It's difficult because, you know, as I was saying in my other stream, there are things about the combo system in Razor's Edge that make it really satisfying. Especially if you go back and compare it to Ninja Gaiden 1, which is just simpler. And so, depending on how I'm feeling, I can enjoy Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge equally. Although I still lean towards Sigma because it's Ninja Gaiden 1, you know, and it's... There's something about it. Because it's, you know, it's just Ninja Gaiden Black with a little bit changed and a nice... It's pretty nice graphics for PS3. They did a good job with it. But yeah, Sigma definitely feels a little bit... Again, it depends on how I'm feeling, because sometimes I feel like I want to do the combos, and I want to punish myself by fighting the enemies in Razor's Edge, and aggressively, you know, sticking it to them. You know, you think you can block all this? Yo, I'm gonna kick your ass. But then sometimes, you know, I feel like playing Ninja Gaiden 1, but the truth is I haven't played Ninja Gaiden 1 in a long time. I don't find myself going back to it all that much. I haven't played it in a while. I always kind of play Ninja Gaiden 2 or Razor's Edge, usually 2 being the one I play the most. So I would, you know, in terms of how much I play them, I would put Razor's Edge and Sigma next to each other, then I'd put Black at the top above those, because Black, there's something about it, it feels just a little better than Sigma does. And then Ninja Gaiden 2, the 360 version, and then Sigma 2 Black mod. Yeah, there's something wrong with my controller wire there. That's weird. And the reason I like the mod over the Vanilla 2 is I played the Vanilla 2 so much, and while the base game does feel better, I like all the extra mods and stuff in Sigma 2 Black. All the extra moves. It freshens up the game for me, so I go back to it a bit more. And then, you know, it's just... I don't quite like 2 Black as much, even though the graphics is really nice. There's just a few things missing from the white mod that aren't there from the Sigma 2 Black mod, like the extra moves, because somebody added some of the moves from NG3, like when Ryu does this. Oh no, he can't do it, can he? When he stabs into the ground, you can do that move there, where he does that. Whereas in Ninja Gaiden 2, he just stabs the ground, he can't do anything else. And he does that in Razor's Edge. Somebody added that to Sigma 2 Black mod, and you can't... The added moves thing at the bottom of the INI file, it doesn't work in the white mod for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, so you can't use those extra moves, and so when I play the game on my Win 4, and then I go back to my main PC and play 2 Black, and those moves aren't there anymore, and I notice it because I like to use them quite a bit. Sorry, sometimes I get too... I'm not good enough at this game to talk and fight at the same time, really. So I like to I have to stand there and just try and get my thoughts out. Because when you ask me a question, I want to try and give you the context for the answer, rather than just, oh yeah, it's this, 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 and this, because then you might ask why, and so I might as well tell you the why. Yeah, this music is great, man. I love it. What we got? Whoa, that distracted me for a second. There's this guy here. Where you going, buddy? See you later, buddy! Did I kill him, or is he coming back? He's coming back. Oh, I thought he was stuck there for a second. Would you like a parry, sir? No? What about one of these? How would you rank the soundtracks from game to game? Oh, that's difficult. I liked some of the I liked quite a few tracks in Ninja Gaiden 1, but the soundtrack itself is quite tame. But then in Ninja Gaiden 2, there's some really good soundtracks, but then a lot of them, they kind of blend into the background. Ninja Gaiden 3 has some really cool stuff, but a lot of it fades into the background, but when you actually listen to it, some of it, it's pretty good, but it doesn't stand out enough unless you kind of focus on it. Gosh, that's difficult. But straight away, Ninja Gaiden 4 has the best soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game stands out, and it's excellent. Thought it was really good. It was really good when it needed to be cinematic, and the metal, the vocal stuff, it's all excellent. Freaking top-notch. Then I would say... Ninja Gaiden 2 in second place, because some of the tracks I really like in that are some of my favorites. No, you know what? No, Ninja Gaiden 1. Because the Alma's track, man, that's so cool. Alma's, oh man. Yeah, that's like my favorite. I am so bummed out they didn't remix Alma's music in this. Or if they did, I missed it. That would have been an amazing remix to hear. So yeah, I'd say Ninja Gaiden 4, Ninja Gaiden 1, Ninja Gaiden 2, and then Ninja Gaiden 3, in terms of soundtrack. Was there a chest over there? No, okay. Can we do the thing where you press forward and jump and he just keeps going? No, you can't. You can't do it in this. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know why you would expect that. You know, the movement in this game is completely different. Why don't we try a little bit harder? Let's see how badly I get my ass beat here. We might just want to make sure that we have, you know, the stuff. Because if I get absolutely destroyed in here, I don't want to have to do it again. You can on-landing jump with the wind path. Really? Oh, yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, that's... I mean, okay, yeah. At least there's that. Thanks for telling me. I appreciate it. Ah, frick. Ah, darn it, I pressed it too early. No, I didn't press it at the right time. Come on, I want to do it. Yeah, it's a really tight window. It just, yeah, he just won't do it. No, start again. I need to use this as an excuse to get some practice in to do the parry while surrounded by guys trying to hit me. Because it's a lot easier to do it in the training thing when there's just one guy. Like, I was in the training earlier for like 20 minutes just practicing parries and stuff against a bunch of enemies and fighting like a Vangelf. But it's, you know, you can't... It's just different when there's like a bunch of enemies around you compared to when it's just one-on-one. Can we, like, is there, you get the, oh no, that's right, his moves and stuff were in chests. I probably didn't get them all, did I? Wow, I hate how long it takes to charge, though. Even just a single charge. Excuse me, that guy needs a little attention. Ugh, get up, Ryu. He wants to do his stupid lightning rod thing instead of coming at me. Can't stay there charging forever because Mr. Rocket Guy over here wants to shoot at me. Toa Kopaka says, my man Dan finally got to Ryu. Yeah, finally. It's nice to be able to turn off the story and the voices and everything and just relax and just play through the chapter challenge thing with Ryu. And, you know, just focus on trying to... Now that I'm familiar with the game and what happens, I can kind of just try and get to grips with some of the mechanics in a more relaxed way, because I know what they are. I can just try and get better at using them. Ryu, what the heck are you doing? I really wanted to kill that thing. Wants me to go that way, so let's make sure there's nothing over here. Like, I can totally see why people like this. This is a cool hack and slash game. And there's quite a lot of things in it that feel satisfying. What are these? What? What do these do? Like, if I buy these, does it unlock a mission in mission mode or something? Son Goku says, another question, but out of the entire Ninja Gaiden series, which game do you enjoy playing as Ryu the most? Which Ryu plays the best? Well, I like the way Ninja Gaiden 2 feels the best. Although there are moments in Ninja Gaiden 1 where the combos, there's a certain tightness to it that feels nice. And then the combos in Razor's Edge are fantastic. So it really depends on what I'm looking for. So if I want just a general fast flow of combat that's got a really nice tempo, as long as I don't drop the ball, Ninja Gaiden 2. If I want to play something a little simpler that's got a little bit more tight feeling to it because of the way the enemies are. Because the actual feel of Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 are the same, but because of the delimbing, everything changes. And so you have to fight the enemies a little differently. Because you can't go for the delimb, you just have to deplete their energy or, you know, behead them. And then Razor's Edge, you know, again, if you really want to just have some fun with some combos and... Oh man, it just... the simplest answer to your question is Ninja Gaiden 2. But again, there's reasons that I might play any of them. I'll just leave them for now, then. No, you know what? How much were they? Was it 200,000 or was it 20,000? Because if it's cheap, I'll just buy them. It's only 20,000. Just buy it. Just buy them all. What's this? A mysterious charm. When equipped, weapon EXP earnings from enemies are converted into ninja coin. I see. Okay. Ninja coin earnings are changed into weapon EXP. Okay. And what's this thing? Empower true obliterations. A smoking pipe decorated with the da-da-da. Originally, it's da-da-da. When equipped, grants the Dragon Sword's signature attack chance to trigger a true obliteration, even when the true Dragon Sword is unawakened. So it... Yeah, so it just basically gets rid of the Berserk mode thing, so... Huh? Oh, it's for Ryu. Yeah, okay. I don't get it, though. What's the difference between this and the other thing? You know what? I don't even care. I just want to play the game. Hey, look, we actually have the Falcon Dive kill there. Yeah. Nice. Toa Kopaka says, honestly, Razor's Edge had an amazing combo system. Shame the enemies auto-dodged everything. Spin to win. Yeah, but it's really nice in Fiend Boost's mod for Razor's Edge. You can actually choose the percentage of which they dodge, 0% being normal, and you can increase the percentage to lessen the amount they dodge. So if you put it at like 60%, they're going to dodge 60% less than they did originally. So you can actually have a lot of fun with it if you put it to like 50% or sometimes 70%, because they will still throw out a dodge every once in a while, but they don't just dodge all the time. So you feel like you feel like you can use more of Ryu's toolset, more of his movement. You can sweep them up a lot more because they don't just dodge it all the time. Ah, frick, I was just about to go for a little cool obliteration, man, and then he shoots rockets at me. It makes me mad. Come here. Go for the rocket guy, please. There we go. Why are you going for him? He's right. Why are you going for the guy? Let's see if we can unlock some more of these now. Yeah, we can. We got so much more stuff now. So this is for base form, Horizon Break. So you rotate that and then press X. And what does that do? Whoa! Do you know what's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does that in Razor's Edge when you do a short combo and then hold down the button for a second and then he will do it. Oh man, I love that animation though. Yeah, that one. Got 3 little goodies. What do you have for me? Son Goku says, it's amazing how I can tailor my experience to suit my needs. Seriously, I struggled on some bosses on normal. Now I can destroy them with ease. Yeah, especially if you put you increase the damage. Sometimes it's nuts though. But yeah, that mod, considering how simple it is, it can really change how Razor's Edge feels. Just a little bit of a damage increase can suddenly make the sword feel really good. And when you lower the thing so they don't dodge all the time, it actually feels pretty great. I'll have to stream some more of it. You know, I'll show it off by putting the number pretty high, like having them dodge like 80% less, just to show what it looks like. Because they do still dodge in Ninja Gaiden 2, but it's hard for them to dodge because Ryu just kind of sweeps them up so quick. That's one thing that I'm really annoyed is not in this. Just pressing forward Y to sweep them up. Look, he doesn't do it. And yet if I just press Y, he does the same thing. And I want him to go like this. Because I love, you know, catching the enemies off guard by just pressing forward Y instead of doing the XY. Anoma's Play said, how did you get a second sword for Ryu? Oh, it's the deluxe edition. It's just a skin. It's not a different weapon. It's just a skin for the sword to make it look different. Oh man, the freaking Frumpty Dumpty. How does he go down? Does he just go backwards? Oh, okay. That looks a little sus. Look at this. Oh. Come on, Ryu, you're going down that ladder's a little sus. He just slid down them in the other games, right? He didn't do that. Now he's like bobbing a little bit. Just want somebody to watch him go down the ladder and then go, whoa, don't bob, don't do that. That's people gonna get the wrong idea. Won't you come up here, fellas? Where'd that guy go? What is Oh, it's telling me to use Berserk. Alright. Well, it told me to use it, and I don't actually have it. Watch out for him doing that. Hang on. We can't have this guy aiming his laser at me. Did those guys not drop essence or something? Or did I just absorb it without, like... Love the music in this game. It really just adds to it. Hang on. Gotta get rid of you. Don't worry, I'm coming for you, buddy. Oh man, what is going on with the lock-on thing here? Get up there and fight the guy. Excuse me, sir. I need to go up here. You're pissing me off. I need to go up here now. Thank you. Ah, it took me way too long to get up there. I took way too much damage in this fight here, just trying to get up here being an idiot. Oh, that's right, we can use this now. Any more guys? Oh yeah. I want to parry this guy. Can you strike me, please? No, too early. Do it again. Or too late, rather. Too early? That's it. Once more? Nope, too early. Nope, too late. Come on. That's it. Thanks for the practice, sir. Come again. Yeah, it's so weird that he flinches there. I'd rather he just did it. Misty Dusk says, do you feel you got your money's worth for this game? Not much into how Ryu moves the new character. It feels okay. It looks okay overall. Kind of, if not kind of generic. NG2 had such sick designs. I don't know. I mean, I wish I liked it more, you know, considering the cost, the price of it. You know, because, you know, I didn't buy the game. The game was gifted to me by Gibby Smalls, a viewer, which was really nice, because I was going to wait for the game to go on sale, because I was really kind of skeptical about it. And he was like, dude, I'll just get it for you. And I was really on the fence about it, and he said, dude, I've been watching you for like a decade, let me do this. And so, I'm not stupid. If somebody wants to be generous, I will let them be. And so now, I wish I liked it more, so that I feel guilty, you know? But that's why I'm trying to stream it more and get better at it, because then, you know, I can kind of give him his money's worth in terms of content. That's a really good thing to do there. Tommy McMommy says, I spent like $90 and I hate how disappointed I am, to be honest. No, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I also feel bad because, like, I'm starting to get comments from other people that, like, hate me for not liking it. Like, I got a ranty comment on one of my streams for this. Somebody, like, telling me they used to watch me and they liked my old videos, but my opinions on it are stupid and irrelevant, and... You know, it does, you know, I'm not some big streamer with 1 million views and stuff. That makes me feel bad because I feel like I've disappointed them. Oh, come on, don't stand there and throw stuff at me. You gotta come get it. Like, he was very, very happy that Platinum Games took over, you know, whereas... I'm not. I want Ninja Gaiden to feel like a Team Ninja game and not like all the Platinum's games that I wasn't big on. But, you know, if that guy really likes Platinum Games, and then he's in for a real treat. I hope he has a lot of fun with this, I really do. And then there was somebody else that was mad that I was just pointing out the things that I didn't like about it. And while I understand that, it's I can't help it. I've been playing Ninja Gaiden for 20 years. Thing is, it's also, I can try my best to describe it, you know, like, oh, this move has a tighter feel, or this has more weight to it, but the truth is, I find it incredibly difficult to try and eloquently describe how the game feels. Because how a game looks in a video and how it feels can be very different. And so, the reason I really like Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2, and even the weight and the combo system of Ninja Gaiden 3, it's all because of how those games feel. And yeah, one of the reasons that Ninja Gaiden 3 bothers me is that they really messed up the feeling of how Ninja Gaiden 2 just kept flowing because of the auto-blocking and the auto-dodging and the spongy enemies. But, you know, the DNA of the game still feels the same. It's just they modified a few things that kind of makes it feel like a weird version. It's put it this way, it's like it's the same socks, but Ninja Gaiden 3 is a wet sock. And nobody wants their socks to be wet. Even if it's their favorite sock, if it's wet, it's going to annoy them. It's a really dumb analogy, I know, but it's basically the same thing with something else that makes it worse. Something bad that makes it worse, you know? And there's just something about the way Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2 feels. Like the way it controls, the way RYU moves, the gravity, the speed, the way the animations connect to each other. It doesn't feel janky or clunky. Ninja Gaiden 1 feels a little clunkier than 2, but it's still incredible for a game that's 20 years old. Did we even use it? We haven't used any of those yet, so I'll just leave that. Starlit Spectre says, that's absurd. If the game isn't your cup of tea, then it isn't. Nothing for it. It's not like you're trying to defend a universally bad game or crap on a universally good game. Yeah, I mean, I get it. If somebody really likes something and then they, you know, somebody complains about it a lot, it can irritate them. I get that. I really do. I mean, at the end of their comment, they said, you know, people are entitled to their opinions, I guess, and so are you, but it still felt like they were, like they hated me for not loving this. And, you know, I don't want people to hate me. I'm here to entertain people, not make them hate me, you know? I don't even care if somebody dislikes me. It's just, if they're really, really mad at me, that's just, they're not going to feel good about that, are they? I don't want to make people carry hate around. Oh, how'd you miss that, Ryu? He's upset, I think. Oh, he doesn't like it. Yeah, this song's really cool as well. Gosh, the music in this game is so cool. Oh man, I will say, you know, your second time through a game is gonna feel better than your first. When you get used to it a little more. Not to mention that's Ryu fighting that guy. Man, it feels better to fight him with Ryu. The gleaming thing opposed to the Blood Raven thing just feels a little less complicated. It's not, I know it's the same, it's just the way it feels, it's weird. Gosh, that was fun. That was much more entertaining than the first time I did it, am I right? That's much better. I suppose they put any chests here. Carnage says, I think you were more than fair. You said things about Ninja Gaiden 4 that you liked and it does well, and a lot of things it didn't do well. Don't let their toxic positivity get you, man. Yeah, I just... There's part of me that wants to... I just want to entertain people. I don't want to make them angry. It's just this is the one... This has been my favorite game series of all time. And it isn't... It's not because of the story. It's because of the fighting, the gameplay. And so, you know... If it's different in a way that I don't like, I can't help but talk about it. Head Ninja. It's probably mad that I stood around waiting for those guys to parry. That was fun though. I had fun with that one. Starlit Spectre says, the whole second playthrough is better than the first thing is my experience with Silk Song in a nutshell. That game tore me a new one in the first run. Partially due to faulty controller. Yeah. Oh man. When I was playing Razor's Edge the first time, I smashed my PS3 controller over those stupid Ultimate Ninja, you know, trials or whatever when you touch the Crystal Skull. And I smashed it so bad, I had to take it apart, move some things back into place, put it back together, and then buy a silicone controller cover because it wouldn't go back to, it wouldn't stay together anymore because it was like broken. And it felt kind of janky when I was using it from that point on, but at the time I couldn't just buy another controller. Didn't have the money to buy another controller. Or rather, it wasn't, you know, I didn't have money to throw at another controller. What are we doing here? It's so weird that Ryu can he stop? No, he's just running on rails. Literally. He's literally just running on rails. They left these sections in Chapter Challenge, to be honest. No, I pressed the button, he didn't do it, he just jumped because I'm an idiot. No, I pressed it again. My brain wants to press the jump button, but it's not. It's the freaking R3. It's so funny these are in chapter challenge. Look at him go. Look at him go. Come over here, fellas. Whoa, he's upset. But now he's dead. Did we miss anything down here? Zipman, oh, Zipman's talking to Darkslayer Zero. Starlit Spectre says, I've definitely busted a few controllers, and I had to send my Switch in for repairs a few times. I may or may not have a bit of an anger problem. Yeah. These days, when I feel like smashing the controller, which I'll, you know, albeit it's not nearly as much as it used to be, I like sort of grip the controller really hard in my hand, sort of take a deep breath and just let it out and say, you know, sort of thinking in my head, if you smash the controller, it's just gonna make your hand ache and you'll break the control. No problem. Is there another guy up there at all? Yeah, there's, oh, it's that guy over there. Oh, I see. There's guys up there that want a piece. And we're gonna go down together. Whee! Wasn't sure if we were gonna go off the edge there. Nice face, buddy. Watch. I really thought he was gonna absorb the essence. Go for the other guys. Don't just give it all to him. There you go. There you go. See ya. Watch out for the fall. It's a doozy. Why don't you come down here? It's a little safer down here. Just a little bit. Maybe not. I was wrong about that. Not so safe for work. Talking to Zipman X, I actually felt bad. Previous one, Dan stream, for being so negative towards the game and needlessly made enemies. Now I know I'm not crazy for saying this game is not Ninja Gaiden's return. Yeah, I mean, you know, so some people say it's like a return to form. It's like that's well, no, it's a different form. So it's just this is kind of like it would be a new direction rather than, you know. I don't know, unless they're just saying that in terms of Ninja Gaiden 3 left a bad taste in their mouth, and Ninja Gaiden 4 is more, you know, not as dumb. But, you know, this, I don't think I'm wrong in saying this is a Platinum Games game. It is not a, you know, it's not like Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. It feels very different. They have completely different DNA. Oh no, you fell down! See ya! Oh! Okay, you're gonna get it now, bud. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it! We're coming to get you! Can I interest you in the fall? Can I interest you in it? After you. Okay. Yeah, faked you out. We thought we were going to throw you, but we threw your friend instead. Like, I don't want to aggressively say, oh, this game's bad, it's different, I hate it. Because, like, there's things to like in this game. And there's just, you know, in terms of the way it feels, you know, it feels like a Platinum game. It doesn't feel like the Ninja Gaiden that I've played for 20 years. Like, the DNA is different. It's built around different systems. It's built around, you know, being able to change the weapons whenever you want. It's built around the Gleam system and the Blood Raven thing and the Berserk thing. This game does not focus on base form mode nearly as much. It wants you to do those other things. The way the movement is, the gravity is different. Some combos feel more floaty than others, or lightweight compared to the brunt of how they behave in the other Ninja Gaiden games. That's why it's difficult to compare them, because it's like comparing an apple to an orange. It's just not the same thing. Or I guess you could say it's like a peach to a nectarine. The nectarine is smooth and the peach has that fluffy stuff on it or whatever, and they kind of taste the same, but they don't feel the same. Another bad analogy for you. I got a bunch of them. You know, one hack and slash game is not like another. It's all about how the games feel, and this feels very different, even with some of the same mechanics and returning animations. And it should feel different. It's a different engine. It's a different, it's a completely different team of people making it. It's never gonna feel the same. But I'm still curious what current day Team Ninja would do with Ninja Gaiden. And I would hope that if they did make a Ninja Gaiden 5, they don't screw up the story this time, because Ninja Gaiden 3 was a frickin' dumpster fire. Is there anything over here, like... Oh, crap, come on! Wanna try that again, sir? Oh, I see, we have to frickin' grapple to it. There's me thinking I could jump to it. Starlit Spectre says, Ninja Gaiden 4 is essentially a hybrid between Platinum and Team Ninja, for better or worse. Why is it? Who knows? Could it be to get Platinum fans' interest? Could it be to Platinum trying to get... And then they're saying more. Continued. Yeah, definitely when you're asking me questions, though, put at Dan Gavster Games like Starlit Spectre does, because I see it immediately and I know to read it out, whereas... You know, I've made a couple mistakes here reading out some conversation between other people. Could be Platinum trying to get accustomed to making Ninja Gaiden games. The closest point of reference they have that isn't playing NG is MGR. I mean, for those who have played Metal Gear Rising from start to finish, and, but, you know, well, for all the other Platinum games like Bayonetta, I'm pretty sure they made Bayonetta, or at least the devs did. Again, I don't remember, because I know, I'm not sure if that was Capcom or if that was DMC, but, or if they became Platinum games later. But for those who have played those games, they'll know even more than me if this, how Platinum this is, because... You know, I've only played those games in demo form. Like, I played the demo of Metal Gear Rising. I played the demo of Bayonetta on the PS3 a long time ago. I played the demo of Nier Automata, like, a few years ago. I played DMC 4 on the 360, you know, back in the day. I did play that one from start to finish, though. It's just been a long time. There's a thing right above me, no? Yeah, he's right up... Oh, no, it's just these things. Because I watched a review the other day where this guy ranted for 20 minutes about how he hates Ninja Gaiden 4. He's played all the Platinum games, all the Ninja Gaiden games, and he was like, this isn't even a good Platinum game. It's got boring level design, and the combos and stuff, feels really clunky, and the animations are bad. Like, he was pissed. And I certainly don't hate it as much as he did. Yet it was entertaining to listen to him talk about it, because he had comparisons to make. He was really disappointed. He was saying that he wanted to, like, make a ton of content around the game, and it disappointed him so hard. He just had to turn on the mic and rant about it for 20 minutes. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, just do the thing, then. Just do the thing. There you go. Hang on, somebody said something to me earlier. Tommy McMommy says, I've played all the major Platinum games, and this game has almost every major Platinumism there is. I could list them all, but it'd take up too much room. Zipman X says, the main thing this game shares with other Platinum games from having played pretty much all of them, there's more floaty physics, like you mentioned many times. Old Ninja Gaiden feels more heavy. Exactly. That's one of the things I love about it. Even though, you have the Azuna drop, the gravity feels nice and heavy. D-Def the Kid says, I must say Ninja Gaiden 4 had potential to be a 10 out of 10 game, but those restrictions for parrying or blocking and getting punished for it is not NG. Like this Master Ninja also is a no-go, no reward. Really, like I don't even know if I'll get good enough at this game to even be able to play Master Ninja with any degree of competence. Yeah, but we'll definitely see. Tommy McMommy says, DMC wasn't done by Platinum was a reform of Clover Studios, which was a bunch of ex-Capcom employees, some of which worked on DMC. I thought so. That is an eloquent way of saying what I was thinking. Some of the devs that worked on it were at Platinum, or are at Platinum. Mike King says, who, in your opinion, is a good voice actor for Ryu? What, like who out of the ones who did it, or just in general? Because just in general, I honestly have no idea. Like, I don't dislike the guy who's voicing him in Ninja Gaiden 4. Like, his speaking voice suits Ryu very well, and it reminds me of how he sounded in the PlayStation 2 games in Dead or Alive 2 for the PS2. But I'm kind of biased just because, the first time I heard Ryu, it was Justin Gross in Ninja Gaiden 1. And I love the sounds he makes when he's attacking them. He sounds so freaking like he's just giving it to him. Like he's pissed. D-Death the Kid says, I must say, this combat is very bland. They should have taken the NG3 Razor's Edge combat and call it a day. Like, I hope DLC saves us, but taking away movesets for a cheap excuse of button mapping, or button mashing, maybe. Like, I like the way some of the things in this game feel, like, it certainly is very rewarding when an enemy comes to hit you and you suddenly do a quick parry and then dash through them and then do a bunch of things. The game is designed to be able to do everything really fast, and if you do it all right and you're really good at it, it will look amazing. Like, they certainly know how to make the game look like anime combat. And if you're good at it, you can string together a bunch of different mechanics that are extremely fast, and it can be satisfying. But, my problem is I like the simplicity of the other Ninja Gaiden games. There's no Gleam mode, there's no Blood Raven, there's no Berserk mode to worry about. You're just messing with base form, and even the counterattacks are sort of embedded in the blocking and the attacking. You want to counterattack, you stand there and block, and then you press the attack button when they go to hit you. Because at least if you do it wrong, you blocked it. Whereas in this game, if you go for the parry and you whiff it, if you hit them too early, then you'll both strike each other, and that's okay. Because it'll stun them and stun you, but you'll recover first. But if you press it too late, they'll hit you. Whereas in Ninja Gaiden, it's kind of more... the older system is more forgiving in that sense. But I will say, I don't hate this game. It's just not what I wanted for Ninja Gaiden. I didn't want it to feel like a Platinum game, and, you know, I know a lot of people like Platinum games, so they're gonna love it, and I hope they enjoy it. I really do. Like that's a dream come true for some people. If they really like Platinum games and they also like Ninja Gaiden, that's like a merge that they've been probably wanting for a long time. And so, you know, I hope that they enjoy that. I really do. See you later, buddy. See you later. What else did we get? What's this? In Gleam form. Oh, it's another spin move. Oh, it's the rotate X. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you very much. D-Death the Kid says, like, we finally get our Blade of the Archfiend, single sword, and no underworld drop. Yeah, it does suck we don't get the underworld drop in this. I am surprised there are moves like that left out. It's strange. Like, just, you might as well just grab the whole Ninja Gaiden 3 moveset, because it's, you know, that is one of the best things about that game. I mean, I don't mind parry and all, but NG Freedom died for it. Should have made an option for it. Like, when I play this game, it feels kind of... Unless I'm using the Gleam and stuff, it feels very focused. You're fighting one enemy at a time, and your job is to bounce between them if they don't die, but it's still very much focused on that one enemy. Now you're focused on the next one, and then the next one. You go back and forth. You're like pinballing between them, but you're very focused on that one. Whereas in Ninja Gaiden 2, you can kind of swing your swords around, and a bunch of guys are going to get taken out by it. Whereas in this, it's much more... The targeting is much tighter, and the splash damage is not nearly as effective. It still does get some of the guys. It's quite good sometimes, especially with the UTs, but it's definitely not as effective as it was in the other Ninja Gaiden games. Like, it just feels... It's a very different feel. Oops. Didn't mean to. Let's see what people say here. Like, give both the choice. Like, here, toggle this for a more platinum-ish vibe or this for a more NG style. Now, I get why they wouldn't do that, though. Like, they want to put all their eggs in one basket, you know? They want to... I think if they were to split their focus like that and give you two different options and make the game play drastically different, it would... They would deduct from each other. And so, you know, they're gonna focus on making it play one specific way, and then their direction isn't... split down the middle, you know? They can just focus on the direction of gameplay they want to create. Zipman X says, but you, the player, and the enemies have extreme suck to target in this game. Yeah, that was one of the things in the review that I watched of that guy who hated it. He was complaining about that. He was so annoyed with how on rails it felt, with all the targets just draw to each other. And it does feel a little strange, like a... I've gotten used to it, but that's definitely something that makes it feel different. Especially when, you know, I don't want to lock on to the enemies unless it's a boss, and I keep forgetting to do that. I'd rather just, you know, sort of point Ryu in the direction. You never had to lock on in Ninja Gaiden, and it was great. And for some reason in this, he likes to kind of, if the camera's pointing in the, you know, the other direction, Ryu will go in the direction the camera's pointing rather than the enemy that's up behind you, and you're just trying to, you know, jump backwards. D-Death the Kid says, as new, like I find it too lazy, but hey, only RYU runs are still good NG feeling. Just said that they did what they did. Again, this could have been easily a 10 out of 10 Ninja Gaiden game, still can. I wouldn't hold your breath. DLC's not gonna come in and make drastic changes. It's probably just gonna add a few things, and that's it. I don't see them changing much. I really don't, especially with how highly this game is reviewed. If anything, this will be how it is from now on. Like, you know, some people will think that Ninja Gaiden has just been given to Platinum Games and they're just going to be making it from now on. I don't know if that's the case or if this is just a one-time collaboration. I hope it's not, because I would like to see what Team Ninja would do if they've changed for the better or the worse since 2008, given that it's probably completely different people now. But I would still like to see it, and if it's given to Platinum Games, then it means what this is right here is what we're going to get from now on. We already know what to expect, instead of kind of looking for to be surprised by a 2027 Team Ninja, you know? Like, I don't hate this game, and in the future, if Ninja Gaiden continues to be made by Platinum Games, I will probably still pick them up when they go on, like, heavily discounted, so I can play through them, because the stories was fine, the music was great, and there is some fun to be had here, and I'm enjoying some of the combos and some of the fun stuff, you know, like, it's certainly flashy, and when you pull off the parries and the perfect dodges and stuff, it feels good. But, you know, if Platinum is going to be the sole kind of developer of Ninja Gaiden in the future, then it will be Ninja Gaiden will have to be something I step back from. Because I liked it the way it was before, you know? The sort of continuation of the DNA that Itagaki had built into Ninja Gaiden. And Ninja Gaiden wasn't supposed to be complicated with all these extra mechanics. It was supposed to be simple, you know, easy to pick up and play, but a nice high skill ceiling to master, you know, about mastering the combos and mastering the... controlling the space in terms of, you know, not letting the enemies crowd you too much. It wasn't supposed to be difficult to pick up and play, it was just supposed to be difficult to master. Whereas this, even on normal mode, I was finding it quite difficult. And yeah, I know it's my first run through the game, but still, I don't think I had that much difficulty playing through Ninja Gaiden 2 on normal difficulty, but then again, I played through Ninja Gaiden 1, and on normal mode, when I was like 14, it did hand my ass to me, and I came back to it a few years later, and that's when I got better at it. And so then the things I learned from Ninja Gaiden 1 did translate into Ninja Gaiden 2, because it still felt the same. The way you moved, the way the gravity felt, the DNA was still there. That's why I love Ninja Gaiden 2. It felt like it was taking some of the slower things with Ninja Gaiden 1 and saying, we're going to speed this up, but because the Xbox 360 can handle having so many enemies on screen, we're going to show you how strong RYU is by... You're not just going to fight like 4 enemies at a time, you're going to fight like 10. And it was so cool. There was just something so satisfying about the way the combat flows in that game. And this game has a neat flow too. I just think it would be nice if the enemies weren't so hardened. It would be nice if they were a little bit less spongy and blocky. I think that would speed up the flow a lot. Because obviously you can speed up the flow if you use the gleam and perfect parries and dodges and stuff. But the way they block and sponge damage in this kind of does punish you for wanting to just kind of do combos in base form a lot. It wants you to do the Blood Raven thing and the Berserk thing. The game punishes you for not using those things. Let's get away from this guy and his electricity here. I'm only go up in the air here. There's no way we're getting up there, is there? Maybe we can go like this. Whoa! Didn't even see him getting ready for that swing there. We can do another one, look. Oh, we missed it. We whiffed it. Oh, I tried to do the parry there. There it is. That's better. Oh, this music is so cool, man. Like, if you mastered the mechanics in this game could be this would be extremely satisfying to watch. Where every time an enemy tries to hit you in the back, you freaking perfect parry, perfect block, perfect dodge, and you don't get hit. And for those people that are really good at this kind of thing, when they master it, the gameplay is going to look insane. And I think that's why a lot of people... Like, I saw a video the other day where somebody posted some Master Ninja gameplay, and it just said, the combat in this game is peak. Because I guess that's what the kids are saying these days. And it looked like it. It was incredibly satisfying to watch. It's just everything was executed. It wasn't even perfect execution. It was just fairly competent gameplay, and it was, you know, it looked amazing. You know, very flashy, the animations, the fighting, the dodging, the counters and stuff. It was very satisfying to watch. It was one of the things that was sort of making me want to try it and stream it for everybody. So I think that people that really like Platinum games, you know, as long as they're not too picky like that one guy who hated it so much, I think they're going to enjoy it, as some people have been telling me. D-Death the Kid says, just so you know, I have every Master Ninja available for PlayStation on my belt, but this Master Ninja isn't full-on Sigma DNA, but also very inconsistent. Once you insta-die to not. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're saying there. Okay. I think I can do one more. I haven't been doing the missions in any of them, have I? I keep missing them all, like... Can I just cancel this mission? No, I can't. Wait a minute, what was that? Hey, look! Oh, I thought it was Sonya for a second there. No, it's Ayane. It says so right there. Because Ayane's hair, she doesn't have her little headband on that she normally has. I am really happy that we got Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, though. I'm sad that it's not Ninja Gaiden 2 under the hood, and that it's Sigma 2, because as we've seen with the Xenon Recomp and the guys that ported Sonic Unleashed to PC, if you put a development team with those tools on Ninja Gaiden, I bet you they'd have a PC port of Ninja Gaiden 360, the Ninja Gaiden 2, the 360 version, on PC, and then they could make that a module for Unreal graphics. Like, they could have done it. Who knows, maybe in the future we'll get some kind of a RTX remix of Xenon Recomp for Ninja Gaiden 2, because I'm sure it's going to happen. Mixtor, I think that was his name. Mixtor. He's one of the modders for the Ninja Gaiden community. He was talking about working on it, and he had some other stuff he had to take care of for the next few months, but so it had to take like a, you know, an extended break, but I think it's going to happen. We are going to get the 360 version on PC. And when we do, I really hope it's amazing. Because I love the extra options in the Sonic Unleashed thing, with like the resolutions and stuff. Those guys did an incredible job of that. Like I can, on the 5090, I can run the game in 8K. Sonic Unleashed in 8K. It's insane. Where'd the other guy go? Tommy McMommy says, seriously, I hate Master Ninja in this game. You get hit once from someone off screen and you just die. It's obnoxious. That doesn't sound fun, does it? D-Depth the Kid says, sorry, ran out of space. I meant very inconsistent. At once, enemies one-shot you. The other way, they need 2 or 3 hits, like one or the other. It's also the same with bosses. Yeah, I can see that. I also, you know, I think one of the reasons I've been so mediocre at this game is because I'm used to, when you go up into the air, you're kind of safe in normal Ninja Gaiden games, and this, you are not safe in the air here, since they added an air block, and, you know, it's just another thing for you to have to juggle, and, again, that's why I think people who can juggle all that stuff in their mind all at once, if they master it, this game's going to be an incredible thing to watch someone play, and it's going to look like freaking, it's going to look like an anime, except better, because, you know, it's not limited to animation frames. It's a video game, so it's going to be insanely flashy. Like, expect to see lots of content from this game of people who get really good at it doing videos where the combat looks insane. Because if one thing this game does right, it presents itself well with the you know, the flashy moves, the animations, the camera work, all that stuff. I think it also helps that it's new, you know, when you've been playing Ninja Gaiden for 20 years, and you've been playing Ninja Gaiden 2 for a long time, even just the fresh coat of paint on Ninja Gaiden 2 Black really just kind of lifted it up for a while. And, you know, because this is a new Ninja Gaiden game, we haven't seen a brand new Ninja Gaiden game in 14 years. I think a lot of people are just happy to get something new, and I know that somebody will say, yeah, but then you're giving them an excuse to make slop or make something mediocre, and, you know, yeah, there is that. If you say, oh, it doesn't matter that it doesn't feel like old Ninja Gaiden, at least we got something, it's like, yeah, but you're basically selling out old Ninja Gaiden just for the chance to get new Ninja Gaiden, and I would, you know, you're basically, I don't like the idea of that. Old Ninja Gaiden had something really good going for it. Ah, stupid tree! Get out of the way! So far, I've seen and felt the same. Ninja Gaiden vets struggle while Platinum players float like nothing, or Souls players, for example, struggle while, for example, Ongbal, a very good Souls player, never played Ninja Gaiden, destroyed NG4. Oh, really? So you're saying that he never played Ninja Gaiden before, and then he played Ninja Gaiden 4 and he did really well at it. Ah! I need to get away from this tree. Come over here. What are you doing? Come back here. As soon as I start hitting her, then she hits me. Damn it. I should have used the other move. What's happening right now? Oh, right. Might as well use this, because that was very sloppy. I'm so like trying to read and play at the same time. It's not a good idea. Chiku Gensai says, it's a shame that Ryu doesn't have his other weapons like the staff, Tabularo, or the flails. The flails were my favorite. The flails, you know, I never used to use them much, and then in recent years I started trying to use them more in Ninja Gaiden 2, and they're amazing. If you play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black without mods, the flails are the weapon you want to use on Master Ninja, because their delim rates are really good. But I would say it's irrelevant, because if you're not playing it with the NG2B white mod, then you're missing out, and you should play it with that mod. That is the way to play it. But the flails are great, man. Really good stuff. Also, I've been giving the Kusarigama some more appreciation in recent years, too. I used to think that Razor's Edge made it really good, and I went back and started using it in 2, and I was like, wow, this feels great. Like the Kusarigama, man. If you're gonna block, I'm gonna do some things. Axel Rose says, you don't have to take what they give you if you don't like it. Walking away to play things you like is perfectly valid. Yeah. There's just this thing in me that wants to, you know, like I said, I want to entertain people, and when I was playing some of the other games when NG4 was out, people were like, when are you going to play 4? I want to see you play 4. And if I play through 4 once, and then maybe do some more content like this, and then go back to the others, they're going to be like, why aren't you playing 4? You should be playing a new one. You've been playing the old one. You did that one already. And it's a valid thing to say, you know, it's like, come on, those are old. You got to do the new thing, but... Wait, is this the way it wants me to go? No, it's not, so there might be something in here. Yeah, there you go. What is this thing? Who is that? Is it just a random, like, punk? Oops. Pressed the wrong button there. Do we stab him? No, he leaves. Well, that was interesting. Fighting some random punk in the warehouse. Whatever this is. Zipman X says, granted, we won't get the best content from you either if you feel you have to force it. Doing what makes you feel comfortable is the best for you in the long run. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the truth is, I know years ago I sat here and I said, I'm never going to stream because I didn't care about it back then, and that was a mistake. I figured the problem is I don't play a broad variety of games. Well, I play racing games, and I guess I do. I just don't play all the newest, latest stuff, because I just kind of don't care about games that much anymore. I play all these old ones that I like, and kind of just play one for like an hour, and then go play a different one, you know. I don't really focus on any particular one much these days, except Ninja Gaiden, because I still really enjoy playing those. And I do wonder what if I would have been some big streamer with a ton of subscribers by now if I'd been doing it for a decade. Makes me feel kind of bad because people tell me that my commentary is entertaining and they feel like they're just kind of hanging out when we're streaming, and you know, I think about, like, you look at somebody like Asmongold and how much money that guy's made, or that other dude, what's his name, like Moist Critical or whatever. Is it Penguin Zero or Moist Critical? Or is it the same guy? They've made millions. And I think maybe if I'd continued streaming and being stupid and funny, maybe I could have made some money, and then I could have helped a bunch of people in my life. While entertaining everybody at the same time. That's such a win, man. As I feel like it's too late now. YouTube is so saturated with streamers and stuff. You know, I don't think there's a place for me. Chiku Gensai says, yeah, I actually liked the Kusarigama in 3. Funny that after seeing this game, I'm starting to appreciate 3 even more. I have NG2 Black, but I haven't had the time to play it. I need to. It's weird, isn't it? Like, recently I've started to play Razor's Edge again, and I've started to kind of appreciate what it did. At least the things it did right. It still annoys me the things it did wrong, but Fiend Busa's mod can help with that, which is very nice. Again, I'm gonna have to show it. Watch out, let's pick that up. Might as well use this thing, because I've been taking too much damage. Son Goku says, what's your opinion on the NES Ninja Gaidens? To be honest, I've only ever played Ninja Gaiden, like the first one on the NES, like once for like half an hour. It was, you know, for an old platformer. Although old platformers, some of them are really hard. Like, there were a bunch of games I played as a kid, and I never beat them. Because they were so freaking difficult. And, you know, you couldn't really save it unless you had, the game had passwords. But, no, I can't really say much. I thought it was a difficult game. But I didn't play it enough to really say anything. Those ones were never my cup of tea. What got me into Ninja Gaiden was being a Dead or Alive 2 player. When I got DOA 2 on the a friend of mine had it on the Dreamcast. And then a little while later, I got it on the PS2. And I loved it. And then the trailer for Ninja Gaiden comes out. It's from the makers of Dead or Alive. And I was like, oh! And, I got it. I sucked at it. I shelved it for a couple of years. And then when I came back to it, I was like, this is the best thing ever. And then, I was playing the game for 6 months. And then it was, boom, the trailer for Ninja Gaiden 2. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. I just rediscovered this game that was amazing, and I was about to get a sequel. Suffice to say, I beat Ninja Gaiden 1 on normal and then hard mode, and then Ninja Gaiden 2 came out, and I played through that. Then I went back to Ninja Gaiden 1 and beat it on the other difficulties. So, that's why I like Ninja Gaiden 2 more. It opened me up to getting better at the first game. Because the first game doesn't have as much get-out-of-dodge things. Like, the UTs you have to be more careful with, because they're slower to charge, and... frick, how come you didn't do it? And, you don't have the D-limb stuff to sort of hide behind. You have to deal with the enemies carefully so that they don't overwhelm you. Like, it's a very, your directive in combat is different than Ninja Gaiden 2. You're kind of de-limbing and trying to clear space as quickly as possible, whereas in Ninja Gaiden 1, you're kind of focusing on the most difficult enemy and getting rid of them first, because they're going to make it difficult for you, whereas in Ninja Gaiden 2, it's just get rid of the rocket guys and then fight whoever you want, as long as you know how to do it. Man, I do go off on some rants. I'm trying to read. Chiku Gensai says, you are indeed entertaining. I've been following you since when you made that fan dub with RYU talking to Mirai after you beat him in the dojo. Yeah, that was a fun time. I used to like doing stuff like that. I did some stuff recently, a couple years ago, when I dubbed it was just a test to do a scene from the Final Fantasy VII stuff, from the new ones, because I didn't like how Aerith sounded in that game. I thought they ruined her, and so I wanted to use an AI voice to make it better. So that I could perform, and then it would just change the voice, and I had a lot of fun messing with that. And I don't think my Cloud sounds too bad either, which was nice. Because usually I do voice stuff, and then I look at it later, and I'm like, I hate it. I hate how I sound. But I didn't hate when I did Cloud, so that was nice. Starlight Spectre says, that's why I think Let's Plays are superior. Your streams are fun, sure, but I'll never get tired of your Let's Plays. They're both entertaining and make great white noise at night. That's true, yeah. Sometimes you like to just throw something like that on while you're doing something else. D-Death the Kid says, I know for sure, like I said in my old message, a good tip I know, it's weird at least, that's how I feel about NG moveset. Turn on a simple moveset, and it's a bit of home, because it's back and forth input. There's comfort in how easy it is to pick up and play. But there's satisfaction on learning how to apply the things you know to be more effective. Why'd you do that, Ryu? I completely blame you for that. I didn't do that at all. Watch out. Watch out. Oh my, you knocking me down again. You freaking, you just want to see Ryu monkey up the ladder again. Look. Never underestimate a carefully placed goofy noise. It can make things very funny. Can we do that? Can we do the thing to this one? Where is it? Let me see if I can do this. Watch out! There you go. I love the targeting system in the original Ninja Gaiden games. The way Ryu kind of pulls himself towards the enemies, but it's just at the right thing. Like he'll attack the nearest enemy. There is clearly a soft targeting system in that game, but even though it doesn't always cooperate with what you want him to do, and there's many a times where I've said, "Oh, Ryu, don't get that guy. I want the other guy." There's just something about the way it feels that feels kind of open and free. It feels loose enough that you feel like you can sort of move around, but tight enough that you know he's going to hone in the way you want him to most of the time. Like the way I never liked games that wanted you to lock on to enemies, because then I felt like I was fixating on one, whereas in Ninja Gaiden, you're playing the field. You're not focusing on one thing. You're just kind of, you know, moving. Oh, there's just something about the way those games feel, and I love it. What the frick? As soon as I look up at the chat, I just wish I could do better at reading and playing at the same time. D-Death the Kid says, by the way, those lanterns one-shot you in Master Ninja now. Now imagine the fight where you're stuck in a combo, or an enemy is hitting you and they think, oh, let's ruin his mood, and you're dead. Yeah, oh man. Get off the ladder. Watch out. Like, I will admit, like, this game feels very responsive. Like, there's just a few things that kind of feel clunkier because I'm used to how tight they feel in the original games, and so the clunkiness is apparent to me because I'm so familiar with how the move is supposed to feel when it feels different. I'm like, hey, that's weird. But for the most part, like, this game is designed around responsiveness because you have to react in a split second to do a bunch of the really flashy stuff that feels satisfying. This game will definitely reward skill, I'll say that. I mean, any game rewards skill, but this one, this game will reward reaction time greatly. Whereas I think Ninja Gaiden has, the other Ninja Gaiden games do have a little bit more of a window of reaction compared to this. This is, like, the perfect block and stuff. The parry, excuse me, like, is very tight timing. Watch out! Oh, he's attacking that guy. Chiku Gensai says, I will say though, as a sound guy, I really like the sound effects in this one. I imagine those sounds in the old games, it has a lot of weight to it. Yeah, the sound, some of the sound design in this is excellent. Like, as somebody who, I've like tried to do a bit of sound design myself, like creating some sound effects, and my hat always comes off to people that do kind of sword sound effects like this. like, I don't know how many layers of sounds they've got to make these slashes sound the way they do. I've tried getting, like, large kitchen knives or spatulas and big metal objects that are thin and sort of clashing them together, and it just... I can never get it to sound like any of these. It was the same with Vindictus Defying Fate. I loved the sound effects in those games. Or in the 2 alphas, anyway. They did 2 alphas. They did one last year and then one this year. And I really loved the sound design. Oh, I see. What the heck's... Wait. Oh, I guess I just fell down. Wait a minute. Maybe that was a mission. I don't know. Yeah, now it wants me to go this... What am I missing here? Does it want me to just, like, smash this? No? What's going on? That was really strange. It's like you can't trust this thing. Oh, I see. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention and I fell down. That's right, because I was reading the chat. It's all your fault. You guys are getting me distracted. That's what it is. I take no accountability whatsoever. I blame you. Oh, don't get stuck on the wall, Ryu. There we go. Oh, of course there's another one. At least some of the movement that I memorized from Ninja Gaiden is working here. Like, the way I dealt with those lanterns is exactly how I would move in Ninja Gaiden. And while it feels a little clunkier, the moves are still kind of behaving in the same way, even if it's like, you know, feels like someone else doing it. Prince Vinny 007 says, are you playing on PC or Xbox Series X? I'm playing on PC. D-Death the Kid says, with that I'll take my leave since I'm actually ill. Oh, that sucks. I hope you get better. Hope it's nothing, you know, serious. So I need my sleep. So I can work next week again, but I wanted to join here since you helped me a lot in Ninja Gaiden and made me into the Master Ninja Beast. Well, I'm glad I could help. But yeah, feel better. I hope you're not sick with anything serious and that, you know, good night's sleep and some good food or medicine will make you feel better. Unless it's like a throat vomit thing, in which case, you know, just do what you need to do. Zipman X says that bum you beat up is a mission, but I think only Yakumo can accept 95% of the missions in the game for rewards. Okay. Halrak says, hey Dan, how was the game after finishing it? Yeah, it's alright. You know, I'm having some fun with it. It's, you know, it's not my, you know, because it's a Platinum game, it's not my thing. The way it feels, you know, all the extra mechanics, it's not the way I like Ninja Gaiden. I just prefer the Itagaki Ninja Gaiden games, and even Razor's Edge combat with that fantastic combo system, like, seriously. And by the way, it might have been Son Goku who said it, or it might have been somebody else, because I know Son Goku was talking about Ninja Gaiden 3 earlier. But somebody said, set the game to override the DPI scaling, and then it looks sharp. And I did that. And oh my gosh, Razor's Edge looks so much better now. Like, seriously. So thank you for telling me that. It really made a difference. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting distracted and going the wrong way. To learn. I still don't know how to fight the bosses in this game. You know, I was still sort of just button mashing and hoping for the best. So, hopefully I can learn to telegraph a little better. But the truth is, one of the best ways to, you know, learn how to fight bosses is to just watch a video of somebody who has put in the practice and then try to imitate what they do and watch the video of the boss so that you can, you know, watch what they do and how they move and when they're open and when not to stand there and try and attack them, which, you know, I'm not doing a very good job of. Watch out! No, whoa! Crap. It's a little bit too far away. Yeah, I really need to lock on to the boss here. Come here, Missy! She's about to get upset. Yeah, there she goes. She's getting upset. Don't get upset. Just come and dance with me. I like that they they have UTs being part of the boss fight, though. That's nice. Yeah, we actually didn't do too bad there, did we? Didn't do too bad. That's pretty satisfying. It's almost like he's starting to believe. He's starting to get the hang of it. Oh, let's read a bit more chat, and then I'm going to end the stream after this one, so... Not so safe for work says, I need to get going too. Seriously, out of cash, you need to get some more commissions done. Have a good one. Yeah, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Hope you had fun. Starlit Spectre says, the spicier side of the internet is going to have a field day with this game. Only a handful of Siori picks, though. Surprising. Yeah. Halrak says, do you think it feels better to play as Ryu? To me, yes, it does. I'm so much more familiar with Ryu's moves, and so it's less of a departure. It's kind of a double-edged sword, because it feels better because it's something I know, but because I know it, I'm aware of what feels different than before. But yeah, overall, it's much more satisfying to play as Ryu, in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, that was not bad. That was some fun Ryu gameplay. I actually had some fun, and I didn't play, too badly this time. So, yeah, I hope you guys were entertained. I always enjoy hanging out with you guys in the stream. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time.